plastered all over TikTok, but yet she went home, probably self-harmed herself or whatever she's done, and going forward she tried to like make me out to be this aggressor when I wasn't aggressive. I've literally turned around to her and said to her, do you know what, stop filming me. She didn't stop filming me, so I punched the phone out of her hand. Well, not punch, like slapped the phone out of her hand, and that is it. So going forward, I don't really want to talk about it. It's been plastered all over my fucking photos, all over my wall. This is not what I joined TikTok for. I joined TikTok in order to talk about my transition, in order to talk about my life, in order to share my transition with you, to show you how it can be from one side of the spectrum to the other side, to show you a transition from, going from the beginning stages to the end stages. And that's it. And whether or not you want to carry on sharing my journey, or whether or not you don't, that's your decision. I'm not going to sit and beg and all of this stuff in order to go forward. I love everyone that supports me, and I didn't even think that I'd come live and I'd get any sort of support. So the fact that I have gone where I have, it's, do you know what I mean? So it's just, I'm learning going forward anyway. So, and Vicky Pollard, and say about my sideburns, and say about this, when really and truly, if you want to look at the top of her hair, half of her hair has receded and gone because she's got male pattern baldness. But you don't see me sitting there fucking screaming, shouting at the rooftops about her, like, you sat there and claimed off the bag. You sat there and you've got a partner that you go to bed with every single night that doesn't even understand your journey, that literally has sat there and said to the whole world, oh yeah, but the reason I didn't misgender her though, that is just the sex that she was born in. So that's misgendering her right there. So you've never really cared from the get-go or from the first place. No, Sarah. I'm just talking about everything. You've never really cared, and you've never really like cared from the get-go. Do you get what I mean? Because if your boyfriend really understood you and cared about your gender and stuff, there'd be no way that they would be misgendering you and calling you certain names. But the thing is, her boyfriend is attracted to men, so that's the reason why he doesn't care about misgendering her, because he can openly go behind her back and sleep with a biological man anyway. So really and truly, that's what he likes. Do you get what I mean? Like, and this is why Kaz can act the way she can act. And she can act like a ghetto person, and she can do gun fingers, and she can do all of these things, and she can wear tracksuits, and she can, and not take appearance really, she can throw a bit of makeup on and an eyelash and some dodgy eyebrows and grow her hair out. But really and truly, what else have you done? You haven't. You've still got loads of testosterone running through your bloodstream, and that's what your boyfriend enjoys, babe. That's what he likes. That is what he likes. Do you know what I mean? So, without being a bitch, that's what he likes. The men that come see me, if a guy that I ever saw went and left me for another man, best believe it, I wouldn't be running back to that. Because you don't appreciate trans people, you don't appreciate trans women, you don't at all. Because if you really wanted to be with an actual trans woman and share their transition, you wouldn't be going behind my back and sleeping with men. Do you know what I mean? You wouldn't. You'd be going behind my back and sleeping with women or trans women. Like, let's get it right. But you want to sit there and you want to talk about me. Like, we can all talk about each other. We can all say certain things. Do you know what I mean? I can be a nasty bitch if you want me to be. So stop coming for me. Stop sending for me. Stop saying these certain things about me. Because with the history and the past you've got, I haven't sat there and cried and lied my way through in order to get on the weekly rankings, and then got back with someone a week later and hid him away. That's what you've done. Cried about being in a domestic relationship, violent relationship, cried your way through, got gifted untold gift. What did you do with that money? What did you do with any of that? You didn't do nothing with that. Got back with your partner a week after, bought a new bed for your new place for you and your man to sleep in, filled your fridge up with nice food. That's what you done. And then got him back into your new home. You took the whole world for a piss take because you knew you was moving into a new place, and you knew you needed to refurb it, and you knew you needed to do stuff. And in order for you to do that, do you know why you fucking did it? You fucking made up a little scenario with a partner of yours. You both was in it for the money gain, both tearing each other down, and then you put all that investment back into your flat, and now you're sitting there like nothing happened. You're sitting there like nothing happened, and he's sitting in one room. He can't even come on the camera with you anymore because you've literally made a mockery of it. You've not only mocked that, you've mocked the whole people that are actually going through a domestic violent relationship, and you've blamed that, and you've got people on your side in order to do so. And then all you did was done up your flat with the fucking money that you got with it. You're a fucking embarrassment, babe. Don't fucking come for me. Do you know what I mean? Do not come for me when you've gone and done that. You absolute disgraceful person. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Well, that really and truly are not there for themselves. And it's as simple as that. Because they don't really care. They care about themselves and themselves only, you know? And I've learnt the hard way from that. I've really learnt the hard way. That's okay, because these people were never anyone in my life beforehand. So going forward, they're not going to be anyone that's going to even justify my life going forward. These are not people I know in the real life. These are not people that care about me, you know? At the end of the day, I know who care about me. I know who love me. They're my mods, like they're amazing people. And, you know, everyone else that come in and support me and do whatever they do, you're the people that I love. You're the people that I need to focus my energy on, not these fucking shitty other people. And as simple as that. And, you know, going forward, that you will see the change. And you know what? I will make them all bite up their words, and I will make them all sit there and think, oh, she turned it round. Wow. Like, because I'm already doing that, and you're looking at things to tear my platform down with. But I will be, you know, when I get them big titties on my chest, you know, and I've said that I'm going to do what I'm going to do, you're all going to eat your words up. You know, while you all sit there and go, oh yeah, you know, you get gifted and you're going to say you're going to do this, you're going to do that, and you don't do fuck all with it. You don't do fuck all with it. You don't even try and get a gender specialist appointment. You don't even move forward with the transition. You sit there and you just say whatever you say. So you know what? I'll show you that. Yeah, this is a difference. This is a difference between me and you. You bunch of bullies. This is a difference. You know, and you all know as well that that's the truth, and I am going to move forward with my transition because I already taken the steps. I've already taken the steps into the transition where you haven't. You know, and that's why you're also jealous. That's why Mama Kaz is jealous. That's why Alphaba is jealous. And this is why, because they cannot do simply what I can. And you're jealous of that, darling. You're jealous of that. So you look at other things to tear me down about my alcohol addictions in the past and me not being so nice. That's what you do. But going forward, let's see if you try and tear me down for going forward, because there will be nothing in the world that will tear me down, because I am going to learn and better my life and better myself for my future, because I have gone through nothing but shit in my past, and I'm not about to do that to myself again. I am finally on a point where I am happy in myself. 31 years, like I said, I was completely lost. I am now at a point where I need to be more happy, and I'm going forward. So fuck these people. I don't even know who they are. Fuck them all. You know what I mean? Let them carry on talking about each other, because that ain't going to be my platform. I can't be bothered with it. It's all a bunch of fucking drama creators on here, and all they do is all for clout. I don't want that. I'd rather have 3 people in my fucking account. Do you know what I mean? It's just stupid. So my turnaround and my success on this app is going to be through myself. You know that, and I'm going to show people, yeah, that you can go from being one person to being another. you know, and whether or not that's like, you know, working on insecurities that you have of yourself, or going to the doctors to get some help, you know, to get over past trauma, or even getting help with your addictions and stuff, you know, I am going to show people that way. You know, and I don't care if I lose the viewing. I don't care if I lose the thing, because the real people that stand by me and see the positive change in me, that's what's gonna gain people to go, oh, she was that person and now she's that person. Do you know what I mean? Because there's more to life than the life that I once lived, if I'm honest. You know, there is more to life than the life that I once lived. And it's simple as that. And it's now time to make myself proud of who I am, you know? And look in that mirror and go, you was once that, and you are this now. And that is all I want to do. You know, one day look at myself and go, well done, you be proud of yourself, you know? And that's it. And I will get there with the support of my friends, you know. Yeah, I don't have my family, but I will get there with the support of my friends and with the support of my supporters that watch me. I will get there, you know, which is a lot more than what these other people are going to do, are going to sit there. Once they're over me, they're going to move on to someone else. And it'll be the next person, and then the next person, and then the next person, and the next person. But I ain't about to get caught up in it. You know? So now I've got that off my chest, I am going to do a little post on my main account. You've stayed genuine and true to who you are since day one, though, babe. I know, but people wouldn't know that, Sarah. You only know that because you know me outside of TikTok, and you've known me for a good, like, 10 years. So, you know what I mean? You will know me, like, through the back of it, through your hand, but not everyone else will. But, you know, I am bananaed on my main account. So I think what I am going to do is I'm going to put up a post, especially in the new, like, I'm going to post it on the new year. I know it's so cliche, new year, new me, but I'm actually going to post it, and it's going to be like a refresher of how I started off on TikTok, how I got lured into all the fucking drama, and how I want to portray my TikTok in the future. And I'm going to post that for everyone to see, and that is what I'm going to do moving forward. And it ain't going to be talking about, well, no, it'll be talking about, you know, what drama I've had and stuff, and how I want to just go forward, and how I want to just bring it back to basics and talk about my journey and go forward with my journey and how I am as a creator. And that's what I want to do. If you want to still judge me about my past, judge me on my past, but it's about going forward. If you want to be with me for the future, be with me for the future, but I am not going backwards, I'm going forwards, and I'm going to post that, you know. I'm going to think about what I need to say, I'm going to write it up, and I'm gonna look stunning. Hopefully when I do it, I'm gonna wear like a nice top or something like that, get myself a nice top, and I'm not gonna come live, I'm gonna actually just do a video of me talking to the camera, and I'm gonna post it and just say bam bam bam, and that will be posted on my main account. Morning. I feel so much better. See, a lady didn't come back. I thought you were seeing your family up north, that's why you were there. No, I went to a hotel. I don't have my family in my life, but you wouldn't know that, Zach, because you don't watch me. So, go off with your friend Nicole, darling. Do you know what I mean? Sitting here watching me. Yeah, I know. His life is about... Because what Zach does is... Zach Zach basically gets clout and gifted off the back of everyone else, and the reason he does that is to pay back his people that he's lent money from. So what Zach does is he got himself into a load of debt for basically addiction use, and used to basically borrow money off of everyone, and then he come live in order to basically make everyone feel sorry for him, got a load of money gifted back to him, and then basically gifted back, you know, the money that he had lent off people that he needed to use for his addictions. So I don't know how Zach can really come on to me and try and call me a liar when Zach is the biggest liar going, when he comes live and gets money off of people to give back to people that he's lent money off. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Because that don't make sense in my opinion, darling. Do you know what I mean? I've never once in my life said that I was going up to Manchester to see my family. Oh, we've got a live restriction, guys. Oh. Like, what are you even talking about? You know, and then people watching me, knowing that I was going up to Manchester, and then suddenly turn up to Manchester to start trouble. It's just pathetic. Like, TikTok have lost the plot. Crazy what TikTok does to people. It's actually crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Just concentrate on trying to be a nice creator, and concentrate on just, you know, sharing your life, or just, you know, talking about certain things rather than talking about me. Like, do you know what I mean? Fuck off, all of y'all. Like, all of you damaged creators on here, go and get help, darling. I've gonna get help with myself, yeah? I'm going to show you going forward that I'm the definition of someone that made it out of the fucking TikTok circle of narcissistic, horrible creators and made something, do you know what I mean? Like, in a positive way, not in a negative way. Learn how you can be positive and see what you can do. Make a change. Where does this negativity get you? Doesn't get you anywhere. We're just all going to be starting talking about negativity and all that. I don't want to talk about negativity things anymore. Going forward, I want to talk about positivity, and that's it. So I'm not going to give it any more energy or any more time. So, yeah, whether or not my views drop or not, I don't care. You know, I didn't whack her, no. I hit the phone out of her hand. And like I said, I don't really want to talk about the incident constantly and give it any more airtime. Well, if you want to know what's happened, you can watch the FYP. It's all on there. I don't need to constantly talk about it, and I ain't going to talk about it anymore. I've said what I've needed to say. I've got everything off my chest, and that's it.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.